Welcome to our deep dive into the evolving landscape of leadership development. Today, we'll explore how modern leaders are adapting to new challenges and what trends are shaping the future of leadership. From digital transformation to shifting workplace dynamics, leadership is no longer just about authority, it's about adaptability, empathy, and vision. As organizations face rapid change, the demand for innovative leadership strategies has never been greater. Let's begin by understanding why leadership development is crucial in today's world and how it impacts both individuals and organizations. One of the most significant trends in leadership development is the shift toward digital leadership. As technology becomes more integrated into our daily work, leaders must be comfortable navigating digital platforms and tools. This means not only understanding technology but also leveraging it to drive team performance and engagement. Digital leadership requires new skills, such as remote communication, virtual collaboration, and data-driven decision-making. Organizations are investing in training programs to help leaders develop these competencies, ensuring they stay ahead in a fast-paced, tech-driven environment. Emotional intelligence is becoming a cornerstone of effective leadership. Leaders who can understand and manage their own emotions, as well as those of their team members, are better equipped to handle conflict, motivate others, and foster a positive work culture. Training programs now focus heavily on developing emotional intelligence, helping leaders build empathy, resilience, and strong interpersonal relationships. This shift reflects the growing recognition that leadership is not just about technical skills, but also about connecting with people on a deeper level. Inclusive leadership is gaining momentum as organizations strive to create diverse and equitable workplaces. Leaders are expected to champion diversity, equity, and inclusion, ensuring that all voices are heard and valued. This trend is reflected in leadership development programs that teach cultural competence, bias awareness, and inclusive communication. By fostering an environment where everyone feels respected, leaders can unlock greater creativity and innovation within their team. Agility is now a key attribute for leaders. With rapid changes in the business environment, leaders must be able to pivot quickly and adapt their strategies. Agile leadership emphasizes flexibility, continuous learning, and responsiveness. Training programs encourage leaders to embrace experimentation, learn from failure, and iterate their approaches. This mindset helps organizations stay competitive and resilient in the face of uncertainty. Coaching and mentoring are becoming integral to leadership development. Leaders are encouraged to support the growth of their team members through personalized guidance and feedback. This approach helps build trust, develop talent, and create a culture of continuous improvement. Organizations are investing in formal coaching programs, pairing experienced leaders with emerging talent to foster knowledge sharing and professional growth. Purpose-driven leadership is another emerging trend. Leaders are expected to articulate a clear vision and inspire their teams by connecting daily work to a larger mission. This approach fosters engagement, motivation, and loyalty. Leadership development programs now emphasize the importance of aligning organizational goals with personal values, helping leaders create meaning and drive positive impact. Rise of remote and hybrid work has transformed leadership. Leaders must now manage teams across different locations and time zones, requiring new communication and collaboration strategies. Leadership development programs focus on building skills for virtual team management, fostering connection, and maintaining productivity in remote settings. This trend highlights the importance of adaptability and digital fluency in modern leadership. Leadership development is increasingly focused on creating a culture of continuous learning. Leaders are encouraged to pursue ongoing education, stay updated on industry trends, and embrace lifelong learning. Organizations provide access to workshops, online courses, and peer learning opportunities. This approach ensures leaders remain agile and prepared for future challenges, fostering a growth mindset throughout the organization. Data-driven decision-making is becoming a hallmark of effective leadership. Leaders are expected to use analytics and metrics to guide their strategies and measure outcomes. Leadership development programs teach leaders how to interpret data, set measurable goals, and track progress. This trend ensures that decisions are based on evidence rather than intuition, leading to more successful and accountable leadership. Sustainability is increasingly important in leadership development. Leaders are expected to consider environmental and social impacts in their decision-making. Training programs focus on sustainable business practices, ethical leadership, and corporate responsibility. By integrating sustainability into leadership, organizations can drive positive change and build a reputation for responsible management. As organizations expand internationally, global leadership competencies are essential. Leaders must navigate cultural differences, manage diverse teams, and operate across borders. Leadership development programs teach cross-cultural communication, global mindset, and international business strategies. This trend prepares leaders to succeed in a globalized world, fostering collaboration and understanding across cultures. Crisis management is a critical skill for leaders. The ability to respond effectively to unexpected challenges, such as economic downturns or public health emergencies, is vital. Leadership development programs focus on building resilience, decision-making under pressure, and communication during crises. Leaders learn to maintain calm, provide direction, and support their teams through difficult times. Empowering employees is a growing leadership trend. Leaders are encouraged to delegate responsibility, trust their teams, and foster autonomy. This approach boosts engagement, innovation, and accountability. Leadership development programs teach leaders how to create environments where employees feel empowered to take initiative and contribute their ideas. Storytelling is becoming a powerful tool for leaders. By sharing stories, leaders can inspire, connect, and communicate their vision effectively. Leadership development programs teach storytelling techniques, helping leaders craft compelling narratives that resonate with their teams and stakeholders. This trend emphasizes the importance of authenticity and emotional connection in leadership. Social media is transforming how leaders communicate and engage with their teams. Leaders use platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter to share insights, connect with employees, and build their personal brand. Leadership development programs now include training on social media strategies, helping leaders navigate online communication and reputation management. Innovation is at the heart of modern leadership. Leaders are expected to foster creativity, encourage experimentation, and drive change. Leadership development programs focus on building an innovation mindset, teaching leaders how to support new ideas and manage risk. This trend helps organizations stay competitive and adapt to evolving market demands. Regular feedback and performance reviews are essential for leadership development. Leaders are trained to provide constructive feedback, set clear expectations, and support employee growth. This approach creates a culture of accountability and continuous improvement. Leadership programs teach effective feedback techniques, ensuring leaders can motivate and guide their teams. Well-being is becoming a priority in leadership development. Leaders are encouraged to support the mental and physical health of their teams, creating environments where employees can thrive. Training programs focus on stress management, work-life balance, and wellness initiatives. This trend reflects the growing recognition that healthy teams are more productive and engaged. Ethical leadership is a foundational trend in development programs. Leaders are expected to act with integrity, transparency, and fairness. Training focuses on ethical decision-making, corporate governance, and building trust. By prioritizing ethics, leaders can create a culture of accountability and respect, strengthening organizational reputation. Change management is a critical skill for leaders. As organizations undergo transformation, leaders must guide their teams through uncertainty and transition. Leadership development programs teach change management strategies, helping leaders communicate effectively, manage resistance, and drive successful outcomes. This trend ensures leaders are prepared to lead change with confidence. Customer experience is increasingly important in leadership development. Leaders are trained to understand customer needs, deliver exceptional service, and build lasting relationships. Programs focus on customer-centric strategies, empathy, and communication. This trend helps organizations differentiate themselves and build loyalty in competitive markets. Diversity and inclusion are central to leadership development. Leaders are expected to create environments where all employees feel valued and respected. Training programs focus on bias reduction, inclusive practices, and cultural competence. This trend drives innovation and performance by leveraging the strengths of diverse teams. Talent management is a focus area in leadership development. Leaders are trained to identify, nurture, and retain top talent. Programs teach succession planning, skills development, and employee engagement strategies. This trend ensures organizations have the leadership pipeline needed for long-term success. Collaboration is a key trend in leadership development. Leaders are encouraged to break down silos, foster teamwork, and build cross-functional relationships. Training programs focus on collaborative problem-solving, communication, and shared goals. This approach drives innovation and helps organizations achieve greater results. Digital transformation is reshaping leadership development. Leaders must guide their teams through technology adoption, process changes, and digital innovation. Training programs focus on digital literacy, change management, and strategic planning. This trend ensures leaders are equipped to drive digital initiatives and stay competitive. Employee engagement is a priority in leadership development. Leaders are trained to motivate, inspire, and connect with their teams. Programs focus on recognition, communication, and creating a positive work environment. This trend helps organizations retain talent and drive high performance. Strategic thinking is essential for modern leaders. Leadership development programs teach leaders how to analyze complex situations, set long-term goals, and make informed decisions. This trend helps leaders anticipate challenges, seize opportunities, and drive organizational success. Resilience is a growing focus in leadership development. Leaders are trained to cope with setbacks, manage stress, and bounce back from adversity. Programs teach resilience-building techniques, helping leaders maintain optimism and perseverance. This trend ensures leaders can navigate challenges and support their teams effectively. Accountability is a key trend in leadership development. Leaders are trained to set clear expectations, track progress, and hold themselves and their teams responsible. Programs focus on performance metrics, feedback, and transparent communication. This approach builds trust and drives results. Creativity is increasingly valued in leadership development. Leaders are encouraged to think outside the box, support innovative ideas, and foster a creative environment. Training programs teach creative problem-solving and encourage experimentation. This trend helps organizations stay ahead in a rapidly changing world. Effective communication is a cornerstone of leadership development. Leaders are trained to listen actively, convey messages clearly, and foster open dialogue. Programs focus on communication skills, conflict resolution, and feedback techniques. This trend ensures leaders can build strong relationships and drive team success. Adaptability is essential for leaders in today's fast-changing world. Leadership development programs teach leaders how to embrace change, learn new skills, and adjust strategies quickly. This trend helps organizations remain flexible and responsive to market shifts and emerging challenges. Empowerment is a growing focus in leadership development. Leaders are trained to delegate authority, support employee growth, and encourage initiative. Programs teach empowerment strategies, helping leaders build confidence and foster a sense of ownership among their teams. Networking is increasingly important in leadership development. Leaders are encouraged to build relationships within and outside their organizations. Programs focus on networking strategies, relationship management, and collaboration. This trend helps leaders access new opportunities and resources. Problem solving is a critical skill for leaders. Leadership development programs teach analytical thinking, creative solutions, and decision-making. Leaders learn to approach challenges methodically and encourage their teams to contribute ideas. This trend ensures organizations can overcome obstacles and achieve goals. Digital skills are increasingly important for leaders. Programs focus on digital literacy, technology adoption, and online collaboration. Leaders are trained to use digital tools effectively and guide their teams through digital transformation. This trend ensures leaders are prepared for the demands of a digital workplace. Personal development is a focus in leadership programs. Leaders are encouraged to pursue self-improvement, set personal goals, and reflect on their growth. Programs teach self-awareness, goal setting, and mindfulness. This trend helps leaders become more effective and fulfilled in their roles. Conflict resolution is a key skill for leaders. Programs teach negotiation, mediation, and communication techniques. Leaders learn to address conflicts constructively and maintain positive relationships. This trend ensures teams can work together effectively and overcome disagreements. Strategic planning is essential for leaders. Programs teach leaders how to set objectives, develop action plans, and monitor progress. This trend helps organizations achieve their goals and adapt to changing environments. Leaders learn to think strategically and align their teams with organizational vision. Team building is a priority in leadership development. Leaders are trained to foster trust, collaboration, and unity among team members. Programs focus on team dynamics, group activities, and relationship building. This trend helps organizations create high-performing teams and achieve collective success. Motivation is a key focus in leadership development. Leaders are trained to inspire their teams, recognize achievements, and create a motivating environment. Programs teach motivational strategies, goal setting, and positive reinforcement. This trend helps organizations drive performance and retain talent. Decision-making is a critical skill for leaders. Programs teach leaders how to analyze information, weigh options, and make informed choices. This trend ensures leaders can guide their teams confidently and achieve organizational objectives. Effective decision-making drives success and builds trust. Vision is a defining trait of effective leaders. Leadership development programs teach leaders how to create and communicate a compelling vision for their teams. This trend helps organizations align their efforts, inspire action, and achieve long-term goals. Leaders learn to articulate vision and drive progress. As we wrap up our exploration of leadership development trends, it's clear that the role of leaders is evolving rapidly. From digital transformation to emotional intelligence and inclusive practices, modern leaders must embrace new skills and mindsets. Organizations that invest in leadership development are better positioned to navigate change, foster innovation, and achieve lasting success. The future of leadership will be shaped by adaptability, empathy, and a commitment to continuous learning. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the trends shaping tomorrow's leaders.